All right, week 6 in the books. It seems crazy that we've already gotten through 6 weeks, but we've got some interesting stuff to cover this week. Let's start with Eliminator. As you might recall, me, Jordan, and Brandon Burrows are the only ones left, and I'm sad to say that there's a winner. It's Jordan. Me and Brandon took the Steelers, and they fell to the Dolphins. I mean, come on, but the Dolphins iced it.
Entering the day 1-4. There's Ajayi. Breaking free again, and this will put it on ice.
So now we've got the winner, Jordan. Now, unfortunately, we didn't come up with a prize at the beginning of this, but Jordan's got to win something for winning the Eliminator. So I got him one of his favorite things, a bottle of Adam Carolla's Mangria. I know you like this one, Jordan. Make sure not to drink it all in one sitting, though.
It gets the job done.
It really does. It kind of sneaks up on you, right?
Yeah, like an oar to the back of the head.
All right, now that we've got the news of the Eliminator winner out of the way, I suppose we can keep talking about Jordan and his winning ways. He beat Nikki this week, mightily, I might say. So I think, in fact, we all need to eat a little humble pie when it comes to Jordan this week.
I'm stupid. You're smart. I was wrong. You were right. You're the best. I'm the worst. You're very good looking. I'm not attractive.
And some exciting news, Christina finally got her first win against Robert this week. She is quite thrilled to get her first win of the season under her belt.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Conversely, we had Darren losing to Gerald this week. Now, what's interesting about this is that going into Monday Night Football's game, Darren was up by more than 20 points and had the Arizona Cardinals defense to play. All Gerald had was a running back, and he needed a miracle. He got it. He won by less than 1 point. Darren was pissed watching this game.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. 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 I refuse. No.
Then we had the battle of my dad versus Brandon Peterson. My dad pulled out the victory, and I think the only thing left to actually ask is who is the better karaoke singer?
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? I would really like somebody to love, but it's hard to find somebody to love.
That's a twofer because Brandon likes karaoke and he was a cable guy. Never mind. Next up, we had Alyssa going against Brandon Burrows this week. Now, Brandon pulled off the win. But I want to let you guys into a little insight. When Alyssa is picking her lineup at the very last second on the morning of Sunday morning, it is unbelievably stressful. She doesn't know who to put in and who to leave on the bench, and she just wonders, should I hit that submit button?
The beautiful, shiny button! The jolly, candy-like button! Will he hold out, folks? Can he hold out? No, I can't!
And finally, we had me going against Kelly. Now, I won. That's the reason for the big smile. Now, I want to remind everybody, I'm still #1 in the standings in the league. Yeah, baby.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
So now that we've got last week's results in the bag, let's talk about this week's matchup. First up, we have Nikki going against Brandon Peterson. Both teams are 2-4, so they're at the bottom of the standings as it sits right now. But a win here would be very, very important on getting back up to the top of the standings. Good luck. Then we have the father versus son bowl with me facing off against my dad. Will the apprentice become the master? We'll find out, folks. We'll find out. Now, that's not the only family matchup this week. We have Brandon Burrows going against his wife, Kelly. Now, I'm not going to be rooting for Brandon. I actually will be rooting for Kelly for multiple reasons. One, Kelly hasn't made a mean video that's making fun of me. And two, I just don't like you, Brandon. I don't like you very much. Just kidding. Next up, we have Alyssa going against Gerald. Now, this is kind of an interesting matchup. Alyssa's on a bit of a skid. She lost the last 2 games she's played, whereas Gerald is on the uptick, having won his last 2 games. So the question is, will the trend continue, or is it time for change? Next up, we have Christina going against Darren. Now, this is an interesting matchup. We've got last year's newbie versus this year's newbie. Now, be aware, she's not going to lose every game. She won this week, so be aware, Darren. Be aware. And finally, we have Jordan going up against Robert. Now, Jordan, you got to be a little careful. It's like a rubber band. You only have so much good luck. Having won the Eliminator this week and beaten Nikki, I don't know if you can keep with your winning ways. We'll see. And that wraps up the matchups for this week. Let's talk about what's going on this week in the NFL. First things first, we've got a couple teams on bye. We've got the Cowboys and the Panthers. And then, of course, we do always have a Thursday night game. I'm not a big fan of the games, if you already didn't know. But this week we have...
Bears at Packers.
Thank you. Omnipresent voice as always. So make sure to check your lineups. Like I said, we have that Thursday night matchup. And until next time.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I'll have what she's having.